This week I met up with two friends of mine, fellow YouTubers, Miss Techie and Sisi. Please check them out. Anyway, we met up in a restaurant in Ikeja City Mall, and while we were there, Sisi talked about how she used to come to that same restaurant all the time early on in her career, and how she would spend a lot of her salary and her income eating expensive food in that same restaurant, and as a result, she never had that much in terms of savings. Miss Techie and I could also relate, but the painful part was that even till today, both ladies say that they still haven't developed the saving culture, and that's what really drove me up the wall. So based on that meeting and that conversation, here are 7 simple ways that you can motivate yourself to start saving. Now, before I go on, please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and please subscribe to the channel as well. The subscribe button is just below the video. These 2 things are very important because I'm doing a giveaway this month, and I'll be talking about it more at the end of the video. So, stick around for that, but also do the needful and like the video and subscribe. Now, when it comes to savings, there are 2 major things involved. First of all is being able to save consistently, because consistency is key when it comes to saving. But what's even more challenging for many people is starting the culture or the habit of saving in the first place. That's where a lot of people get hung up or stuck. But if you follow these tips that I'm about to share with you, even if it's at the barest minimum, I promise you that you will see results that will impress you in a short time. Number 1, begin with the end in mind. Now, whether you're saving up to go on vacation or to buy a new car or a new phone, or if you're like me, to buy a new camera, having a goal in mind goes a long way in getting you to start saving. Why? Because you have light at the end of the tunnel. You have a prize at the end of this savings journey. And this goes a long way, especially for those days when you wake up and you don't necessarily feel like saving. Number 2, think of all the things that your savings can afford you. Now, whether you have a savings goal or objective in mind, pretty much everyone agrees that saving is a good idea, because we could all do with a little bit of extra cash. Money that you could use to perhaps invest or fix things around the house or pay off a loan, or maybe even to help a friend in need. When you think of the different things that your savings can do for you, it will get you thinking creatively. And it's a great way for you to plan on how you can pay for certain things that you've been postponing or putting off for quite a while. Number 3, think of it as part of a fresh start. Now, the beginning of a new year, a new month, a new quarter, or even maybe a new phase in life, a lot of people want to take some kind of a big action to commemorate the fact that they're starting afresh. And one way to do this is to start saving. Not to decide to start saving, but to actually start saving. And what this will do is that it will remind you that it's a new phase, a new dawn, a new day in your life. Because you're saving regularly and consistently, you will be reminded that it's out with the old and it's in with the new you. Number 4, plan to reward yourself for saving consistently over a period of time. Now, let's face it, saving isn't easy. A lot of us barely earn enough as is, not to mention putting aside a chunk of our income towards saving. It takes a lot of discipline and it's really commendable. So if you're able to meet your savings goals over a period of time, over a long period of time, consider rewarding yourself from time to time. Just make sure that it's something reasonable. Don't save 10,000 Naira in a month and use 5,000 Naira to celebrate. Try something more reasonable or more tangible, like maybe 1,000 Naira or less to celebrate a 10,000 Naira win. Number 5, follow accounts and blogs on personal finance. Consuming content from a personal finance account as a saver is much different than it is from when you're not saving money. Because when you're saving, the things that you read and you see in these accounts or on these blogs feels more practical, feels more realistic, and you're able to think more creatively on how you can save more, how you can invest more, what you can do with money. You start to feel like you're one of those superstars who can actually put money aside and save. It's a great help, it's a great resource, and it's a great motivation to get you to start saving and to continue saving and to even do more further down the road. Now, I've done a video in the past about some of my favorite personal finance accounts on Instagram. You can click in the card on the corner of the screen or in the description box down below to check that video out. Number 6, take part in a savings challenge. Every now and again, especially around the beginning of the year, personal finance gurus, they organize their fan base and their followers to engage in a savings challenge where each of them save an amount of money over a period of time. The idea is to get each of them to take part in this competition of saving their own money. What it does is that it breeds competition and it gives a sense of accountability since it's a group activity. Now, you don't necessarily need to wait for somebody on social media to initiate this. You could initiate it yourself with your community of friends or maybe even your family. And you guys can decide that you will put aside a certain sum of money every week or every month, or maybe a percentage of your income every week or every month to encourage you to save more. Number 7, have a regular amount in mind. Now, the mistake that a lot of people make is that they want to save haphazardly or randomly whenever money comes into their account. This puts you under a lot of pressure. You can reduce that pressure by having a fixed amount that you decide to save at intervals or at a specific period of time. For instance, a week or bi-weekly or fortnightly or monthly. So say, for example, you decide that you're saving or putting aside 500 Naira every week. Do that consistently for at least 6 months to develop the habit. Or say you want to save 50,000 Naira every month. Fine, do that consistently for at least 6 months to develop the habit. Another thing is that please make sure that whatever amount you choose is a function of how much you earn or how much is coming in. Be realistic with it. If it's 500 Naira, that may seem small to other people, but if that's what you can do it and stick to it. What you're really trying to develop, especially at this early stage, is the culture and the habit of saving. So that's it, guys. 7 tips on how you can motivate yourself to start saving. Now, I'm feeling a little bit generous, so here is a bonus tip. Find yourself an accountability partner. Now, an accountability partner is someone who will check up on you from time to time to make sure that you're sticking with your savings goals, that you're putting aside the amount of money that you said you would. They are not obligated to do things like borrow you money, though. Let's just get that clear. They could be your friends or your family members. Now, I'm willing to be an accountability partner for 10 people watching this video right now. If you're interested in me being your accountability partner and checking up on you from time to time, asking if you've saved the money you said you would save, read the terms and conditions in the description box below first of all. Then in the comments, type accountability partner. And then thirdly, reach out to me on Instagram. Send me a DM. I'll be your accountability partner from now till the end of 2019, after which you're on your own. Now, guys, I also said that at the end of this video, there'll be a giveaway. This month, my YouTube channel turns 5. So I want to give away 5,000 Naira to the 5,000th subscriber on my channel. So what you need to do is that you need to subscribe to this channel and then go to the homepage and check my subscriber count. If you are the 5,000th subscriber, please take a screenshot of the page and send it to me, probably via DMs. I will cross-check in my analytics and then I will send you the 5,000 Naira. We'll figure out how to work that out. But this has to happen this month, August. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, to like this video if you enjoyed it, to follow me on social media, and happy saving.